Got another independent horror film for you on the block today. I, I know, you're shocked, right? You're shocked. Of course you are. I'm shocked. God, we never cover indie horror films. No, we always cover indie horror films here on the show. So glad you could join us today as we look at Death to Metal. Yes, brought to us by Tim Connery, who directed this and co-wrote this with Kevin Coppice, and we get the story of Zane, who is part of an extreme metal band, but unfortunately it's not his day as he gets kicked out of the band. He loses his girlfriend, and to top it all off, there's a priest out there who has gone crazy and has been affected by certain outside elements that have caused him to go on a rampage, a killing spree, going out and murdering those who are into metal. And he shows up at a concert and causes all kinds of havoc that you don't want at a metal concert. We see how Zane and his friends try to deal with this killer who is just piling up the bodies in the concert hall. Yeah, Death to Metal was a lot of fun. I loved the design of the killer, Reverend, especially after he gets into character and gets his weapon and gets his look in that. Wonderful performance by Andrew Jessup as the Milton Kilborn, the Father Kilborn character when he's a priest. Now they got someone else to play the killer when he decides to go into killer mode and he gets bigger in that due to certain circumstances. But yeah, I just loved his performance. And Alex Stein as Zane as well was a very interesting character, a very sympathetic one. And you felt for him. And this is definitely Tim Connery. I got a chance to interview him, which if you haven't had a chance to check out that interview, you can on our website. And he gave a lot of perspective, but you could tell there is a strong background with metal in this film, especially the independent metal scene that he was part of, because this was kind of the equivalent of a filmmaker who throws in a lot of film references. You get a lot of metal music references in here, and some of these characters you feel he has met in real life, and so it brought some realism to him. There is comedy in here quite a bit, and the jokes land, and some wonderful, visceral gore effects in here. I loved the kills in here. Definitely enjoyed all the practical gore in the film. Glad they went that route. It just added so much to the film, and it's got this kind of, can be in any time frame type of approach to it as well, whereas the one character's got a CD Walkman, no one's really got cell phones, so you might think, late 90s or something, but it could still be today, just nobody using phones. But still, I like the fact that it didn't quite date the piece, plus lack of cell phones really helps keep the extra tension going on. Performances by everybody else in the cast were fun. Everybody knows what types of film they're in. They play up some of the tropes that we've seen in other metal horror films. And it's fun. It's entertaining, not to be taken too seriously. There's a lot of great aesthetics in here that I think they did well. Just maybe a few spots that might have been just a little off, but overall, I think for a film made on the budget that it is, and for what Tim Connery put together, if you're into the whole heavy metal horror type of film, you're going to want to check this out. I had a lot of fun with this. More fun than, in all honesty, I expected to with it. So if you have seen Death to Metal, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts on it. As always, check out our Patreon, subscribe, thumbs up, and bells and whistles here on YouTube. Thank you, every one of you, for watching. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.